Y'all, come in. You're not breaking like this. From now on, the lazy breaks are exactly that. Lazy breaks. Get in, be a team, and break like you mean it. You're not going to see each other for a while, okay? Here we go.
All girl on three, all girl on three. 1, 2, 3.
All girl!
Okay, go like USFAG for the win. Yes, let them folks know we are the best. Better than the rest, no contest. Ayy, horns up, yeah, one chance. Put them in the air now, 2 hands. 3 for the win, going in, yeah. Ballin' like a MJ, last dance. Ayy, horns up, go crazy. Tell them keep hang, don't phase me. They can't see my team in HD. This is USFAG, yeah. Horns up.
All girl, 1, 2, 3. All girl!
Okay. Traditional, y'all, are you all here? Okay. We pulled you out just because it's way loud in there. So we do need to have a conversation. I'm gonna let Abby go ahead and talk to you guys, and then I'll follow up after that.
After talking with Sandy, we just realized it would be best to pull me from the traditional routine because I'm only going to be able to be here in the mornings. First, I'm still here for you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting
Don't cry.
Okay.
Please don't cry.
So don't cry.
Yeah,
but
get it together.
after talking to her, I wanted to let her talk to you guys. But after talking to her, I do think, just with the nature of this routine, that I told her, one, it was really mature of her to tell us after day 1 that it was going to be too much for her to handle. But we're going to go ahead and make a switch that right from the get-go, she goes into game day and the other person comes into this routine. Still need to rally around our teammate who's going through some stuff. Because she's gonna make me cry. I try not to cry, but we'll all get through this, make it work, and still reach our goals as long as we support each other, okay? It was way too loud in there for us to have that conversation, so now we'll hustle in and get ready to make the changes, okay?
Game day, come here. Come on.
Due to some family issues, unfortunately, I had to remove myself from the traditional mat. I don't know what else to say, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sad about it. I want to be there for my team still, so luckily Sandy found a place for me in the game day routine so I can still participate and be here when I can. It'll just be a little bit of a lighter, I think, workload, and it'll be more flexible to where if I need to, step out for some practices, she's kind of really working with me to help me still be a part of the team and a part of this journey.
But she had a rest.
No, but I had your wrist.
You had to rest because she can resistance up. Put the sign up again. Stagger your legs. No. Step. No. You got to pick her up from behind. Good luck. Try. Yeah. Can y'all do that too? Yep. That's right. Spin around. Just spin. Yeah.
Who is not setting for something?
I also use my body to lift it. Keep this one, you're saying? Yeah, keep holding on to this one and you have like in between. Okay. Like that? Yeah. That's so awkward. Then to just squeeze.
It's just way too loud in there to have a conversation, but
There will be some changes to the game day routine,
yes.
slight ones.
There are going to be some changes to the game day routine slight. We're going to be swapping a person from game day into traditional and a person from traditional into game day. Unfortunately, Abby has had some family issues that are not going to allow her to be here for the extended time of 2-a-days. And after talking with us, we've made the decision that it's not what's in the best interest of the team to try and have them have half practice time. But she obviously is very devastated with her senior year. So we are going and wants to be a part of it. So we're going to swap her into traditional and swap another person into her spot in her into game day, another person into her spot in traditional. She is very devastated about it. So just like we said to them, it's important right now to kind of rally around your teammates and pick them up, okay? Other than that, we're gonna hustle inside and get back to work and make the changes, okay? All right, thanks. It happens a lot of times where you'll have an athlete that'll need to be removed from a routine for a number of different reasons. It could happen. This year with Abby, what happened was kind of out of her control, just a family situation that she couldn't control. And unfortunately, she's a fourth-year senior who's been on the mat every year that she's been here. So I know for her it was pretty devastating, but she, being the team player she is, took it pretty well, and we were able to switch her over to game day, which is something that she can handle given the circumstances she's in. As a coach, it happens. I used to get way more stressed about it than I do now. We kind of have the, in terms of the routine, you kind of have the man down, man up mentality. And I know that can sound harsh, but COVID kind of taught us to have that. Everybody has to be able to be in and out at any time for the sake of the team.
You're the only other person with the experience on the floor to replace her. By no means do you have the tumbling, but we don't need you to. Yeah. We just need you to keep people in the air. Okay, so that's who we're going to.
We're going to switch you in.
Yes. So you're going to have to teach. You're going to have to teach Emily all of your spots, because Emily's going to do all your spots in game day. And then
Abby's going to go into spots that are removable in game day.
Yeah, so she can still lead the crowd.
And then we'll put you in her spots in traditional.
So as we go through this today for game day, the easiest thing to do is I'm going to have Emily shadow you. And then I'm going to have, second time I'll have Abby shadow Emily.
And then on the opposite, it'll be the other side. But I know this is something you wanted. Yeah. So I know from that side, let's have good, positive vibes the whole time through. Okay?
Hopefully it doesn't cause a rift with your group.
Yes. And
your group
your group is going to get Abby on the side for everything else too.
To continue.
Like you're literally becoming the opposite people.
Well, I feel excited that I was honored to be taking Abby's place. Obviously, it's hard when one of your closest teammates can't go through the season, but I want to get it done for her and the rest of the team so we don't get pushed back in any way. Keep the gas going. So I want to keep the speed the same way they had it with her. Yeah, I mean, everyone on the whole team is completely welcoming with being on either mat. I mean, everyone's supportive and loves each other. So, I mean, I feel comfortable and excited. And I feel like it'll be good for the team too and for myself, but I'm excited.
No, there's two Haleys. Why you gotta call her big? Dang. Oh, wow. Back spot Haley, maybe? Or maybe I should go to Haley Clark and be like, someone called you little.
She called me big.
Kayla. Avery, come here. Huh? No, this is now the new group, Stunt group. Y'all need to go and get acclimated with each other and go from there. Okay? All right, go. Yeah, have y'all met Avery? Yeah. Y'all stunted with her? Okay, good.
So they replaced me with Avery, who is super awesome. I have full faith that, my stunt group will make it work. And yeah, she was on mat last year. She absolutely killed it. And I know how bad she wanted this place. So honestly, that kind of helps me a little bit in my decision. Knowing that there was someone who, would kill to be on the mat made it a little easier, I guess. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we're good.
I felt for Abby. My heart hurt for her because I know it's something she wanted to do. But in terms of the routine and what happens on the mat, it's, it's time to move forward and change it. And sometimes as a coach, you just have to do it and move on. Obviously, Abby's group had a really strong vibe together. And I think that was just as a friend thing, something that was sad for them.
Make a small wager on the very first one. I do like these games. No, I will buy your lunch right now if you hit this on the first one. No, I don't know the spotters. I know the stunt group. If your first one is good, dinner is on Leighton Clark and Sandy Clark. Ready? Huh? I don't care where y'all go. Ready? And here we go. Music's on. So where y'all taking me to dinner or lunch? Try again, go. Try again. No, yeah. I want you to get as low as possible. Please. Ready, here we go. Music's on. Avery's going to go way fast and gonna do what you do. Don't change anything you were doing from your previous top person. Do the same exact thing, especially at the speed that you're moving, because they were always relatively slow compared to what she was doing. So maybe you might speed them up. Please stay low again so they have a fighting chance to get it up. Third and final one. Ready?
It is very different stunting with Avery versus Abby. I've been stunting with Abby since my freshman year. Me and her have been together since, not day one, but every nationals it's always been me and Abby. So there's a level of trust there that I've gained with Abby, to where it's like me and her have a mutual understanding of nothing comes down, and I know her under pressure.
As a top person, you have a job, and sometimes you don't even do it. They threw you way hard that time. You went along for the ride. It's not a double up. You should have tried to stay to the front. That's why she also missed the foot. Okay? No, do it again. One more. Y'all deserve one more. She picked her feet up. Music's on. I don't think I've ever seen you three move that fast. In all honesty.
We all cried as a stunt group together, and our stunt group was really, really close. We'd been working with each other for so long, and our stunt was kind of struggling a lot, and we put in so much work and effort into trying to make the stunt look better, and it really did suck just because we were just so close. We were our own little family. Every time we'd do things good, we'd do family group hugs and stuff like that.
Well, do one more. See if y'all can catch us at the top. Now when you do get her, I want you to feed her feet up so it's higher. Okay? By staying low. And ready. Music's on. Feed it. Catch. She's not, you're not. They throw you in the back handspring up, honestly. You get there, and on the back half when you should be lifted, very. She's getting low now so that to prevent you from arching, but you're just doing a back handspring and flopping on them. There's no hollow body position there. All right, rotate.
I was so upset. I mean, me and Abby are really close. She's one of my best friends on this team. So, it was just heartbreaking to hear that, she wanted to be in it so bad, but there was just nothing she could do. It was so sad. I'm going to cry. Don't you dare.
Okay, we did this yesterday. We did this yesterday talking about the process, but raise your hand if you've never competed in game day in college. Never done game day in college. Higher, please. All the way around. Okay, hands down. And the people that have, raise your hand. So it's a good half and half, yes or no? So the people that know what it's like, y'all need to bring the energy. And the people that don't, you need to look to them to see how you should be looking. I know we really haven't really dug our teeth into this yet because we're making changes, but whatever we're doing on Saturday needs to be the closest to what we want it to look like in 2023. Even with the changes we just made, okay? We're doing the science after lunch to get more acclimated with it, but do not take this round this time lightly. This one needs to feel like a competition game day performance. Do you understand? Energy, faces, everything. Okay? All right.
Spotters, please be actively spotting.
I hope I see what I need to see. Here we go.
As a freshman, this is my first year experiencing the college national two-a-days, and we really don't know what to expect, but the coaches have tried to prepare us as much as they could, and even the girls on the team who experienced it last year, they talked to us about it and how it is, and the coaches said that there's going to be times where we want to give up and quit, but at the end, that like the goal that we want will be worth it.
Sharpen it up, ladies. Music's on. Snap, snap, snap. Whoa. Snap. Your motions.
Okay, guys. So 2 days is basically the entire month of December, besides we get 6 days off for Christmas and leading into nationals, and you practice twice a day, every day, no day off. So typically the schedule is 10 to 1 and then 3 to 6. In between the 1 and 3 point, you get like a lunch break. So my personal experience, I'm only 1 day in, but I'm already exhausted.
Are you good with that?
Are you going to be able to do this? Yeah?
Do it once. Oh, I'm so glad you got that on camera.
You got to go low.
So glad he got that on camera.
Okay, so her shorts slid up. So when I tried to put her on my head, it just, and it hurt so bad. And I felt it for like 3 days after. I couldn't turn my neck, but I learned my lesson. We're good.
Ronnie, we're going to be loud.
For 2 seconds.
We're going to be loud for 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, okay, here we go. They're doing stuff. So here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, turn.
Interjection!
The energy. What?
Let's hear it!
Nice. Pop, 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 pop. Come on. L, L, S, go.
We go a little bigger.
Let's get behind our defense. Hey.
She can't wait for it to die like that. Careful, Abby.
Get there. Keep the energy. What?
Pick it up. Sharp.
I think that was actually
It was really good, except for she didn't end up with her sign. But that was
it's okay. We haven't
way
done the
better.
big.
I like the
that is
change, though.
after lunch. That's all you work on.
Okay, we'll
making
fix
sure.
it all after lunch.
2 days are an experience. I think Sandy she used to talk about it, how it's the one thing that makes college nationals so interesting is that you know that when you get there, all of these teams have just gone through the torture is a strong word. The experience of what 2 days are, because they're not easy. They're difficult physically, of course. I mean, you're sore. You really learn about pushing past like being aggressively sore. But they're difficult mentally and emotionally because you have to get to that point of like failure almost and like figure out how you and your team is going to get past that. And then, like you were saying, you don't really get to work fun hours. I luckily haven't had to work during 2 days because it's not good. Most of us have to kind of just take off that month, which is a detriment to us financially. And you kind of have to work around it a little bit to see your friends, but that doesn't really happen either. And then you see your family so little that you learn to lean on your teammates that are going through the same thing. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's worth it at the end. You know that it's necessary. I think that's the reason why we give up our winter break every year, is that we would never get to the point that we need to get to if we didn't go through these 2-day practices for this entire month, because they're so vital to the process, I think.
Feed the feet to Sammy. Stay in a high V the whole time.
If she doesn't get up, which she wasn't, that's a
going on
dollar
the
throwing
base's
her chest
leg.
up. She's going to come back down flat if she doesn't get up enough, okay?
You consider the
Here we
front
go,
spot.
spots over here.
Ready? Stand. Get her feet.
Closer. That
Do
was
it
the
again.
closest one. She still needs more. She needs y'all to jump off the ground and get her up.
Go. Squat. Squat. Stay squat. Do not stand up, Sammy. Do not stand up.
Go,
stay there.
bro, chest up.
At least you're good about keeping your hands up by your ears.
That group, it's a same issue, I think, with the rewind. I don't think that group understands the concept.
We have 2 routines. We have game day and traditional. So there's only 20 on the traditional mat, and then there's, I think, 30 on game day. I think that's correct. And we have alternates for both. It depends, like, how the practices run. Sometimes we do game day first. Sometimes we do traditional first. And then we just kind of, like, go with however the coaches want it to be.
Go. Yes, better, better, better.
Lift the leg up. Help the leg. High V. Very good. I know you're uneven, but cradle off the back. Same people that threw her. Stay where you are.
It's the first time the arms and
Come down,
legs
1,
moved
2.
at the same time.
I'll make sure that I'm coming.
Y'all gonna do that
And
again.
if
Y'all
your
gonna do that
legs
again.
get wide, it makes them not be able to leverage your legs. Like, I think no wider than this, and then let them pull them apart. Here we go, good spots. Go. You
Put it on your thigh, honey.
spread
I
your
told you what
legs
to do
too
with it. There you go.
soon.
Good. Now let her cradle off the back. Go. It's okay if it's uneven. You're up there for 2
That was
seconds.
good,
Okay,
but at
shoulders
the
off, down,
last second,
down.
you separated your legs, and she's not ready for that. Literally keep them like this and let them put them on the
You guys are
leg.
first. Lined up.
Butt tight, lift through your arms.
Don't let her
There
come
you
forward.
go.
There you go. Even the pyramid goes. That's good.
Get
Save
on
it.
your leg.
Okay, good. Cradle off the back, y'all. It's just that's the end of the routine.
There you go. Good job that side.
Like, without 2 days, I don't think that we would have been prepared for nationals. I don't think any team would be. It's just something that has to happen. It's very beneficial for every team to go through 2 days. And it is very hard. It's very demanding on your body and on your mental state. But, like, it is very worth it at the end. Like, walking off the mat at nationals is going to be the best feeling ever. And I know that our team is going to do really well. So, yeah, it's worth it.
Okay, here we go. And work together. Music's on. Okay. Bufu's good. Okay. Other things had some issues. Breathe for a second. Come here. Everybody all right? How are you? The rewind, is it hard? Yes. Okay, so when you do your rewinds, you need to make sure that y'all do some, warm them up, but you need to jog in place and do some other things and do some, walk across the room, come back to each other and do some. Don't just stand there in the perfect environment and do them, okay? Not bad though. Back handspring pull-ups, honestly, not bad at all. Some very good things on the front handspring up. We need to remember top girls lift through our feet. Remember the key words from last year, kick up and lift, but then we have to be aware of our shoulders. If our shoulders get back, the stunt keeps going. If we're already leaning back on the high-to-high gets out of line, okay? And that's where a lot of our trouble is from the front handspring up, we need to make sure we're in good lines for the high-to-high, okay? So that the main bases can actually do their job instead of feeling like they don't have the actual weight of the stunt, okay? Not bad at all. What I'm gonna do is give you guys some time on your own now that you know how this feels to work those rewind pull-throughs for a few minutes, okay? Good job.
Yeah, it's been a start of 2 days for sure. Sandy's gotten a lot of not so great news in the past few days. Fortunately, I was kind of part of that, but not too bad of news because I can still do traditional, but I will not be doing game day this year. Geez, how long ago was this? Right before the clinic we had in September, I got sick, and then I was sick for about a month off and on, and then I finally got really, really sick and had to go to urgent care, in which they told me that I had some pretty bad pneumonia, and it was kind of then that I knew that doing both routines was going to be way too difficult on my lungs, so I had to make some decisions. I tried it out the first day of 2 days, and it was so hard. It doesn't make sense because traditional is like very doable, but for some reason the cardio of game day was absolutely tragic, and I felt like I was dying. So I had to tell Sandy that I could no longer do it.
Who's taking your spot on game day?
Olivia, she's doing great. I don't think she was happy about it though.
Everyone on the team knows I'm just not the best game day cheerleader, so it's a big work in progress. In high school, we didn't really focus on game day, just more the skills. So coming in to game day, it's intimidating because I'm horrible at it and I have a big sign. I don't know what to do with it, but I'm working on it.
South Florida, oh yeah, let 'em know.
Remember to drop your signs on the fence. I'll grab them, just drop them and go to the line.
Cheering for basketball games is really fun. I think I definitely use a lot more energy compared to football games, and going back and forth between offense and defense is really fast-paced and always keeps me with high energy throughout the game. So I really do like basketball season.
Blake will be here tomorrow. We're at RAD tomorrow. Blake will be here tomorrow. Then you have a day. Then you perform at a competition at 9 in the morning. And then you have a basketball game. And then you have practice again. Then another couple days of practice. Then we go to Christmas. Ready? Music's on. I hope you're ready. And 3, 2, 1. So, who's in the front of that to support it? Who's in the front of that pyramid to support it? Shouldn't it be you?
This is day 5, I believe. We're on day 5, and we basically practice 2 times every day. It's supposed to range like 6 hours, I think, around that. But it kind of changes depending on how well we do, and sometimes the time is a little bit different depending on like what the coaches want or what they think should happen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nod, 6, 7. Where's 8? Yeah, watch it. You're not doing this with your wrist, that it's knuckles to the sky, knuckles to the sky. The other thing y'all know that I cannot stand when you have like elbows on your hips like a chicken wing because you look like you have nothing there. It's awkward, but this is correct. It needs to be on the front of your hip and popped forward, not relaxed back here like this because then you look like you're a chicken flopping through the routine, okay? No chickens here. When we clean a routine, we are looking for all the little things to look exactly the same across the board and making sure our motion placement is right, our counts are right. What we're doing is done the same way across the board, that a sign goes up in the right place, that you're putting your palms in the right place, that you're moving across the floor sharp and clean. Just going piece by piece by piece, count by count by count, making sure that everyone understands and knows what they are doing. Good job today, but here's the thing. We've had a lot of good job practices. I've heard a lot of great things from Sandy. I've heard they were really sharp today. They looked really good today. And then the next day you come in and it's like we took 5 steps backwards. We cannot keep doing that. Today has to stay where it is. Blake comes in tomorrow. If he comes in tomorrow and you guys look 5 steps back from what you did today, that's all he's going to be able to focus on, and he's not going to be able to give you the best version of himself. So you have to retain and remember the fixes, the changes, your motions, the counts, everything. And you can't just go back a day or two. It's got to keep moving forward, forward, forward until we hit that mat in January. It has to keep getting better, keep getting better, keep getting better. And then we take that mat, and it's the best that it's ever been. There are teams that are coming to this competition that are only competing game day. Do you guys understand that? This entire 2-a-day process, this is all they are focusing on is game day. So you can't walk into this and go, oh, this is easy. Like, you have to authentically be trying to bring people to USF and go, holy crap, I want to cheer a really fun game at USF. You can't go into it being like, we can go halfway and it's going to be easy. There are other people that are good. If you want something, you need to earn it. Whatever you need to do, I would like to knock it out of the park. But that means you have to want that too. Does everybody understand? Okay, here we go. It's a great day for game day at USF! Let's give it up for the Bulls! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
not bad. Grips matter. Grips matter. They mark us off on execution of an extension. Can't just be in the air. You're the first ripple up. They got time to look at your grips, and they can take off for your technique. Okay? It's not just in what you're doing in this. They're looking at how you're doing it. Okay? Y'all, good job. Good job. Come in.
So as far as game day goes, game day's hard. It's a very hard division. It's if your foot is out of line, that could cost you first place. So she's wanting us to be perfect. Like people say like, oh, you can't be perfect in a routine. You can, and that's what she's wanting.
Think how we felt when the game was on the line Thanksgiving weekend. Like we weren't just kind of going through the motions. I mean, there were people that were like literally had no voices the next day because they were cheering so hard. So we need to come up with that kind of energy. Like it is the game-winning stop. It is the, you know, we're trying to make the game-winning touchdown, whichever situation we get, okay? But overall, a ton better, okay? Is there anything in this routine that you guys need to do again in order to be able to show this to Blake? Because for Blake, it is gonna be a full out.
The skills aren't too hard for us. We have mastered those skills, and she wants us to be sharp. She wants everything to have a stopping point, and it should always look good because we have those skills. Those skills are easy for us, so the sharpness is what she really wants, and we got to work on that a little bit more.
Yes, a 5 down 7, loop 5. Ha. Okay, you're turning too soon then. But just try to make, you know what I mean? Because it's really not a big turn, but try to make it look like it is. 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. So walk. And now you just, no, turn. Why'd you walk backwards? Go back, do that again. Everyone, you set on 5. It's just like you become our center and your back is to us for half of the time.
Well, just for the past 3 years, Blake has come in about every December. And he just comes in with such a good energy. I know all of us are super excited for the day that he comes because we're excited to see what he has in store for us.
Okay.
All I see is bulls. Let's do it on horns up, maybe? Yeah. Cool. Horns up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Horns up. Who's loud, yo? Yeah. 8, 1, 3.
Blake comes every year to make our routine look pretty, and I always say that the day that Blake comes is the day that you lose every single breather you had in a routine.
3, go!
He's just so fun and excited that he just reflects that energy onto us, and it makes us happy to be at practice, and it makes us more into the new motions or the dances that we're getting from him.
Overall, this is amazing.
He adds an element to the routine of fun. We kind of have a style that we like to keep. Not everybody dances or does fun things anymore in the all-girl division. They've kind of taken some of that off the score sheet in Division 1A all-girl, but for us, it's a thing for us. It's our style. It's kind of who we are. So even though we only get a quick transition to show it, we like to keep it in the routine. Kind of makes it still that all-girl vibe that's fun, and we like it. And we love to bring him back because he's really good at helping add that in literally 2 seconds of our routine. We were like, you have 4 counts. Make us have this vibe. And somehow his brain works and it fits with both Leighton's choreography and Leighton's music. It just meshes well, and I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
With traditional, keep up the work. I mean, it is that opening, it hits, it's a bang, it's entertaining from start to finish, skillful, difficulty, all the things, right? Remember all the small details. For game day, remember, think about it as branding, okay? If you can make it make sense in a branding standpoint, and I think that'll really help you guys instead of just doing what your coaches tell you to do. Really try to process that branding part of that game day, and it'll be really nice. But I feel like the game day, it pops when it's supposed to pop. We're looking where we're supposed to look. All of those things happen. Take care of your bodies. When you go home next week, take care of your bodies with your families and friends, all that jazz. Everyone's going through the same thing you're going through. The more reps, more consistency. It's period. That's just the way it is. The team that has the most reps goes out the most confident and most likely will hit the most. So get your reps in. It's never too many reps. Always do it again. Okay, never doubt yourselves. Just always do it again. You can never not get better. But yeah, thank you guys for having me. It was awesome.
Thank you. We love it. With that being said, tomorrow we rep, okay? Because today we definitely took care of the morning and then got what we needed to do in the afternoon. But tomorrow, both practices, be ready to grind, okay? Okay, good job. Hands in, no lazy breaks. Everybody all the way in. Hey, there's girls that had to leave for work. You need to make sure you text them the announcements. Everybody's in the uniform. Everybody's in the right location. If somebody doesn't know, that means we didn't take care of making sure our teammates were on the same page, okay? No sleeves, no sleeves. I just want us in the bodies, okay?
I love you guys. I will most likely see you after Christmas. Enjoy your breaks and go kill it at bar.
Okay, here we go, loud and proud.
All girl on three, all girl on three. 1, 2, 3.
All girl! Yeah! Nice job, guys.
I don't know what day it is anymore, and I don't know how many days of 2 days we've had, but I do know the day is over. So, what day is it? For real though?
Tuesday.
Okay, we're almost there.
Okay. This routine is what we're going with. Okay. Bartow will make us decide whether or not we really are capable of doing what we want to do. Okay. We're going to do game day first, and I'm going to give you I'm not going to do traditional until you tell me you guys are ready to do it. So if that means you want to wait for 15, 20, 30, I don't care. But after right now, you're going to grab a water break, and we're going to run game day. And then however long y'all need, let me know.
And every member of your team needs to be on the same page. It's not one girl that gets to say, I'm ready. Like, be on the same page that you're ready when you say it.
That's tuck the tumbling, tuck for baskets. This is a true go hard, full out, stop holding back. Okay? Move fast, be aggressive, attack the routine. Stop being afraid of it. You're not alone in the world, y'all. All your competitors are doing the same exact things right now. They're having tough practices trying to figure it out.
Not bad. Honestly, a lot of the changes were retained. We still need to be happy. I feel like y'all save your happy for when you think we're really running it. I want us to stop doing that, okay? But not bad.
We're getting to the point in game day where it's like the routine itself is like together. We have the routine. We're not worried about like hitting the skills, but the entire like name of the game in game day is perfection. And so we're getting to this point where it's like the tiniest arm motion being off or someone's like facials not being like as big and vibrant as they can be is like that's going to be the difference between like first and fifth.
It's not a good extension, it bobbles. Stand up taller, flat feet, quit being your height and be her height. Maddie, talk to them. Do you still feel it? Yeah. You feel like you're being pushed that way. And then your right ankle keeps rolling and then you get over. Let's do it again. Maddie, please squeeze your ankle bone to ankle bone, but she's being pushed that way. And then it turns around and it happens to Taylor too. Fix your grips. Belle, turn your grips and shrug higher. There you go. Back down. You're holding like this, Belle, instead of like this, so it makes you shorter. Go here and try and be as tall as you can, not in front of you. Scoot your bodies into each other, not press your hands into each other. Okay, do it again. Sorry, I just don't want bobbles on something so simple. Squeeze your bodies in. There we go, look up, look up. There you go, down. Okay, now, Taylor, get in and let's do your extension.
The issue was that my main base is too tall or taller than my side base. And so she was standing up and not squatting. So it was making my foot go over this way, and this one was rolling. So my body was going this way. And so what she was doing was she was just trying to fix that. And with me and Taylor, because me and Taylor both fly on that group, and just making sure that they're at the same length and that they're not rolling the foot. And then I'm making sure I'm squeezing my ankles together so it's clean and sharp and doesn't bobble. Yeah, I'm confident that we'll hit it at Bartow tomorrow, especially with Sandy like pulling us aside one-on-one, like drilling those corrections. I definitely think we'll take them and apply them.
Good. Now do the one. Taylor, have you shaved your legs and like?
Oh my God. Hey, don't look at them. I'm shaving my legs for Christmas for my mom.
Okay. Jeez.
Because you know how we got emails about armpits? My armpits are shaved.
But you're not going to a game like that, are you?
No. I definitely didn't have one. I definitely didn't have one yesterday.
Okay. Jeez.
It's been months.
No.
Thank you.
Taylor's hairy legs. Honestly, I don't mind them. For me, it provides a little friction, so I can, hold it up. I don't mind them too much. But in some lighting, it can like reflect off and it can look a little scary. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I need to be open-minded, but my God.
I'm surprised you could see it.
Yes, I can see it from here.
No one looks over there.
Go. I could only make this joke with Taylor. She's the only person that would enjoy this joke. Is this like a no shave November thing?
It's because I felt like it.
Okay.
Now it's like a.
Okay, here we go. Good grips. 3, 2, 1, go. Ready? 1, 2. It doesn't look like that at the end of the routine. Can we just do that? As someone who's known you since you were 7 or 8 years old in All-Star Cheer, I think your mom would appreciate me telling you that you should shave those.
She's getting it for Christmas.
Immediately.
For Christmas, I am shaving my legs for my mom.
Okay, good. I can't believe that you cheered a basketball game like that.
Her too.
This is nuts. Yes, I've known her since she was little. Layton and I coached her for a long time.
Years.
But this, usually I'm like, she's the example of sharp and clean
Yeah.
and good. Now you're the example of you need better hygiene than that.
But we've been emailed about the armpits. So my armpits are beautiful, all they need to be. No one ever said anything about legs.
I can't.
Do your job. That's all you can do. Don't even worry about another pyramid, another side, another skill. Do your routine and your job, because that's all you can do. And hope the girl next to you is going to do theirs and the team around you has the same goal in mind. Okay?
Okay, here we go. Have fun. Work together. Here we go. Work together.
Music's on.